our presentation. Today we talk about a study on English lexicosis and semantics related to technology, actually at level B2 for teaching and learning English. Now let's get started. The first one we are group 3. We are Ngọc Linh, Leader, Big Long, Thảo Nhi, Cami, and Agli. Okay, our present has 3 parts. The first part is the reason, data analysis, and finding, and the finally is implementation. Okay, now we move to the third part, the reason for choosing the topic. As you know, vocabulary plays a crucial role in language proficiency, particularly in speaking and writing. However, many students struggle with insufficient grasp of vocabulary. Developing an effective vocabulary study program is challenging, and certain learning techniques are ineffective. Students often focus on low-level technology and study vocabulary in isolation without contact or structured topic. Our team has chosen the theme of technology to provide learners with a detailed approach to high-level vocabulary and words frequently appearing in IELTS. Mastering technology-related vocabulary brings benefits such as easier to comprehend and specialized material and improve communication skill. Understand word formation and original technology. Vocabulary help learners build a social and foundation for expanding their vocabulary. It enables them to analyze and understand unfamiliar words and approach new vocabulary confidently. And in conclusion, the topic of technology enhances vocabulary and language skill. By understanding technology related to vocabulary, learner can success in IELTS and effectively use specifically language. And it's my part. And we move to the next part is data analysis.
Hi guys, I'm Fun, and now I will present about preparing analysis and finding. Firstly, is reading text. We have collect five texts in mostly from country IELTS, from country IELTS 3 to country IELTS 16. These are the meaning of these texts. And now come to the data analysis. We have 100 words in 5 paragraphs. We will analyze for its type speed level, word meaning, what are origin, what structure, and word formation. In word formation, based on the data from 5 paragraphs, it can be seen that affixation accounts for the majority with 86% is affixation, and only and compounding only account for 14%. We can see on the slide here. And in part of speech, the types of word analyzed as noun, verb, adjective, adverb, and compound word. The noun occupies the most with 51%, and followed by adjective with 27%, and the next is adverb and compounding words with 15% and verb with 7%. Next one. In level words, we analyze up to 51% belongs to level B2, and followed by level C1 with 40 3%, and the list is level C2 with 6%. About what are these? In topic technology, we collect 100 words from various places such as Latin, French, Greek, Dutch, Italy, and so on. For word structure, is mostly analyze how to their elements and words such as the root or the basic suffixes. And the next part is presentation. Please welcome.
Hi guys, I'm Me. I will present the implication for learner. The first is to develop vocabulary. Learners should learn vocabulary by reading aloud, engage with a variety of materials such as book, article, newspaper, and so on to encounter new words in different contexts. Learners should use vocabulary building resources such as flashcards or vocabulary apps to learn new words and review them often. In addition, you should pay attention to words familiar prefix, suffix, or roots to understand how words are formed and related to each other. The second is to take an online course. Learners should take online course to improve their knowledge. For example, Coursera and EEX offer courses in linguistics and semantics. Moreover, learners should use online dictionary, for example, of course, English dictionary or Cambridge dictionary. The third is to research academic literature. As an English learner, to have a deeper understanding, you should study more and more academic documentary related to certain topics. Finally is to join language community. Learners should join online forum or language learning communities to discuss and ask questions about vocabulary and semantics, or participate in language exchange program to interact with native speakers and improve your understanding of what you face. The next part is implication for teacher, and Hạnh will present.
Hi guys, I'm Hạnh and now I will present about implication for teachers. And firstly, teach vocabulary in context. And when introducing new words, provide meaningful example and context, which help students understand how words are used. And nextly, encourage them to use words in sentences and engage in discussion to reinforce their understanding. And by using several applications such as quizzes and flashcards. And lastly, focus on word families and word formation. And it's a teacher can teach students about common word families. English have rich system of word formation like prefixes, suffixes, or root vowels, or so on. And teacher can teach how words are formed, and which will expand their vocabulary and decipher the meaning of unfamiliar words. And nextly is teach collocations and idiomatic expressions. And there are many collocations of words that commonly go together as well as idiomatic expressions. And it helps students can development. English lexicology and semantics provide teacher a valuable resources, and we creating engaged and effective lesson plan. And teacher can incorporate what's game vocabulary exercise or semantics activity into lesson to make learnings interactive and enjoyable. And it's help teacher design materials to promote better comprehension and retention of language structures and meanings. And next part, Ngọc will keep going.
Yes, and the next implications for teacher is about language analysis and critical thinking. Studying lexicology and semantics encourage analytical thinking skill among teachers, and by examining the competence, structures, and meaning of words, teachers can develop a more systematic and critical approach to language analysis. And this skill enables them to guide students in exploring the intricacies of English, analyzing text, and developing critical thinking skills. And the next, about error analysis and correction. English lexical and semantics enables teachers to analyze and correct student errors. Understanding word meaning and using of words allow teacher to identify and explain common lexical mistakes for students. And this skill allows teacher to provide targeted feedback, guiding students towards accurate and nuanced language use, and creating a dedicated space in their notebook to record errors and corrections is a beneficial practice. And next, about implications for translators. Understanding English lexicology and semantics is and next, about implications for translator. Understanding lexicology and semantics is essential for translator of English. It improves their translation abilities by enabling them to effectively analyze vocabulary in various language skills. And translation is the process of using semantic information to add either translation data between different presentation or models, and by providing ways that how to describe the meaning of words and how to account for the variability of meaning from context to context for translators. And in conclusion, English lexicology and semantics offer teachers valuable methods for teaching lessons and enhancing language. These subjects also provide a foundation for effective vocabulary development, error correction, cultural awareness, and that's all about our presentation today of our. Thanks for your listening.